is it a great pick for Shark? That's going to be the question I'm going to leave in the air there for this composition.
Yeah, it's definitely the question in the air. Is now we are jumping into game 1, the re-game 1 between BTK and the Ohio brothers. Who will be able to claim victorious? We are looking at best player running on the Martis, mobazane, rocking the MOBA Fred with his hands in his pocket, a flashy entrance. Who can claim this first game? This amazing best of 3 in the NABA Invitational playoffs.
Trying right now. They are going for so they're trying to give that advantage over to the Esmeralda. They want to get active on the map. Already rotating over, catching out. Oh no!
I think we're having a little bit of mic issues. But moving forward,
who's stuck in the dryer.
he went in the tunnel for a little bit. But he was talking about the rotation. I heard a little bit of it with the Esmeralda. They're definitely grouping together, waiting for an initial pickoff. It is interesting to see the Esme cut that lane and now rotating to the mid as well. That is FwydChickn, though. We do know he definitely has something up his sleeve. I mean, last time you seen Chicken on this Esmeralda, G, I mean, you can definitely tell them. We literally watched him 1v4.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a bully in the EXP lane. So we'll have to see how it plays out into this game. But there is a clash happening here a little bit, but I don't think they have enough minions to be able to do anything with it. It was interesting to see that rotation early on in the game. Normally we see Chicken really control and push his lanes in farther and bully the EXP, but he was trying to help out in the mid lane on that lethal. So I want to see what they can possibly pull through here in this first game.
Yeah, something they can pull out here.
There we go.
I don't know. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good. I hear you.
I think I'm good. All right. Nice. Zane, though, being spotted out, getting hit by the reverse time. So the thing with this, right, they do have some good poking with the Faramis and the Diggy. They can definitely chunk out some HP bars, but look at Chicken on the Esmeralda kind of taking that back as well. Aggro's currently over there to the side of OP here, or the Ohio brothers, but the fight's breaking out.
Yeah, Zane is going to claim that turtle. The taunt onto MPL player. Joyboss is going to draw first blood for BTK. They got what they came for, a kill and the first neutral objective.
That's good. I like their positioning in this one. I do think that dual supports are going to play a big factor in how well or bad TOB does. I mean, it's all just going to depend on how well they're utilized at this point. I do think that Basic is probably going to win his lane here in the gold lane against a Leslie. But coming into the late game, I feel like a Leslie is definitely going to excel. As you can see, they're utilizing the Leslie's ultimate to get vision everywhere. And then they cancel it out. Man, I love Leslie's ultimate.
I definitely agree with you about that late game thing. It does become a bit of an issue. I will say, though, it's hard to still pull off, though, just because of the fact, you know, she's so susceptible to CC. But they do have the Diggy. Speaking of Diggy, we'll be able to save him here.
He's going to use the time journey to gate that Timer's Revenge, but here comes Jato. Co-Alter being activated to cancel out the damage. Basic is going to find best player in that trade. The jungler falls for the Ohio brothers.
It was a good set. I mean, the time journey almost stopped the Kufra, but it wasn't enough. And then we already can see what's happening on the bottom lane. The bully, the one and only Zane, the dynamic duo. Gonna take the first tower, maybe? Nah, they need minions.
I was...
I thought it was going to be more climactic than that.
I was honestly like, I was going to say, I was like, wow, this is a lot of glaze for just hitting the tower.
You know? I had to glaze it up.
I was like, he didn't even get it.
I know, and then I was like, damn.
You Krispy Kremed it too early there, G.
The caster curse, bro.
Oh, man. Jokes aside, though, Turtle currently being pulled into favor, right, for the Ohio brothers right now. Zane's going to be a little late to the party. I don't even think he's going to be able to make it in time on the Fredrin, and now he's being zoned out there by the R-Lot. So definitely going to be going to the hands of best player, but still things in favor for BTK. They still have a decent gold lead here, at least 1K in their favor.
Yeah, and I mean, that started off with Chicken and Zane on the bottom side. They stripped all the gold off that turret. I mean, the gold plating is still on the turrets, but that one's standing at about like 15% HP, and Chicken's definitely looking to take it down. You know, the Arlott at a disadvantage right now, but he's going to use that final slash on the Chicken, trying to zone him out from taking this turret.
They definitely want that bottom turret. I'm pretty sure with how much poke and peel he has, he's going to get it. The retry by Zane, though. Wasn't able to get it.
Wasn't able to get it, but he is on the chase on the best player. Hit with the mortal coils.
Ooh.
Oh, they're committing.
Dynamic duo.
Hold altar. They're looking for it. Double D's. Never letting me wrong, brother. Finds the kill. Definitely a good play from them. Arlott with the final slash, not going to find the mark. But look at this pincer maneuver. They got Leslie in a bit of an issue, but he's going to go ahead and use the invisibility and leave the safety of the tower. Was this the right call? The knockback. Hold up. He's actually surviving, but no, Basic finally going to take him out with all that advanced movement there. They pulled Chicken into the tower. And now he's showing his power with the Esmeralda. He found one. Can he pick up two here? The rest of the team is around. For Ramus, he's got to pull an illegal move. That's not fair. But Tyrant's Revenge is going to catch Arlott. They're going to be able to pick up 2 of those 3 members. And what a quick turnaround there from BTK.
Yeah, quick turnaround indeed, right? 7-2 on the board so far, leading by 5 kills, 6 minutes in, and also leading by 3,000 gold. When we're looking at these items and also looking at the gold stacked on both sides, you are going to be seeing Basic with more farm than Gino right now. He does have about 1,200 more gold, and he already has some of those core items built up. He has the Blade of Despair. You are seeing Gino with the Berserker's Fury, though, in the battle in the mid-river with the knock-up.
Uh-oh. Didn't work this time. Final slash. No dynamic duo this time. This is disaster and depression from that combination. One-man advantage.
Got fried.
He definitely got him fried. That's what came first, the chicken or the egg. We know he's not coming first, but look at this. Colt Ultra gets forced out. The fight has ensued. Nice final slash. Sets up a couple members, but where's the follow-up? Menace Raid is going to miss the mark. Best player finds the turtle. Save the turtles. If he's going to go ahead and find Kadita there. Going to send her down under the sea. mobazane in a bit of a 1v3, but it doesn't matter. 1v1, 1v3. Call 911. Basic picks up a double kill. And they turn that around after losing the turtle. BTK still in it, leading 2K.
Yeah, BTK hasn't lost a single turret so far. I mean, they're sitting strong, getting everything they want out of this game. Looks like the right call was getting everybody inside of that VC. I don't know what happened, but they're having a great match so far. And it's funny because typically when you're not on comms, you would think you would perform worse. But it's looking like it's the other way around so far. You know, BTK definitely having a great game. mobazane able to get these objectives. 014 hasn't got a kill, but that's not really what he's here for, right? He's here to soak up that damage. You are looking at him picking up that concussive blast alongside Joy Baj. And on the other side, right, the only really sustainability in terms of core emblems that you are looking at is Brave Smite over on ML Player 1 running that Arlott.
And I mean, it can play off. It can play off on the Arlott, you know? But when you're going against Chicken on his Esmeralda, it's quite devastating. BTK choking this bottom turret to secure it. And now they're going to continue on. Are they going to get this mid turret? I feel like that's what they're going to be working on next. They got 39 seconds until the next Lord.
And they got a full wave and a lot of members here. Look at the charge up from Baj. He can find this. He's not going to jump in, though. Yeah, the retry does help them. They clear out the waves. Not going to be able to crack open that mid tower yet. But I'll tell you what, G, when it does fall, it's going to cause a lot of issues. We saw it happen to BTK last game. If they can put that pressure onto the Ohio brothers, we're going to see the same effect happen. Look, they're going for the pincer maneuver again, potentially. But they're going to let go of the Falling Star move. They didn't want to force this engage.
Yeah, didn't want to force the engage. Playing a little bit more passive. They realize they have the objective so far, and they're leading in this game. They don't want to make a mistake and let it turn back against them, especially with this new emblem system. Everything can change in the blink of an eye, right? We're only 9 minutes in, leading 9-5, 4 kills ahead for BTK, and they're going to focus on this objective. They're going to now make work of this first Lord.
It's funny, they opt to give the Lord up just for mobazane's red buff. Interesting neutral trade.
I don't know if that's a trade. I feel like that's like a one-handed tactic. Oh, no, they're committing here on the Carlos. So picking up that orange buff may not have been worth it. The Mortal Coils comes out. Oh,
there comes
no way. mobazane, the roadblock. Where are you going? Kibosh picks up the kill.
Steal my
And
red
again,
buff
G,
again,
like you
boy.
You don't steal that. He beat him like he stole something for real. But this time, G, like you said, that neutral trade, not really worth it.
No, that was a little fishy, Weezy. A little fishy.
Yeah, fishy indeed. I mean, we're scratching our head on what did you really gain from that outside of a death, and you're looking at the map bleeding for the side of BTK right now in their favor. This is definitely a time for them to close in on this remaining turret for the mid and the top side, as we are going to see this Lord make quick work toward the lane, toward that inhibitor. And right now, you're not really seeing the Ohio brothers having any answers.
I mean, it's really hard to push back with this composition. You're really waiting, right, for BTK to make their play. But if the timing's not right, you get punished. Best player that was taking a bit of damage gets caught by the energy eruption. Kadita, a little bit of damage as well. Time Journey came out to help them. They were able to clear out the minions in the mid lane, but hang on, they're not done. Concealed play, they want more. They're going to go ahead and commit all the way in. Charging behind the wall, no dive. I was actually wondering what they commit. They did burn out the Diggy ult, so if they would have landed something, it could have been dangerous.
Nah, yeah, definitely would have spelled something. Would have spelled something, that's for sure. I thought they were going to fully commit, but they might be going again.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to go in again for this tier 2 in the mid lane. Can they get it, though? All members are present in this engagement. Pass goes out, but the final Jenna is going to find Yato. Reverse time, pulling Joybots back in. Gosu, Banana, Shark is going to go ahead and take that kill as well. 2 members falling for BTK. And this is what we said with the new emblem system. With the way these games have been going, anything can change in the blink of an eye.
All right, that's exactly what just happened. A blink of an eye. Milo looking for the high performance there. Great setup, and they really need that, especially since he's really the only initiator from the team. A well-placed final slash puts them where they need to be. Otherwise, they're playing, like we said, that reactive style, letting BTK kind of find their mark. BTK, it's really hard to pull out this kind of composition with the Diggy because BTK is in the team you want to let patiently be able to decide how they want to engage you. But speaking of engage, mobazane wants to defend this tower, but it looks like they want to group up and get him out of the way. They're going to pull him back with the Shadow Stampede. He's going to be held down by the reverse time. The Appraiser's Wrath goes down, but it's not going to do too much damage. Nibru's Passion comes out. It'll be enough to make them back away and think twice about this push.
I thought it was mobazane against the world right there. Basic coming in clutch, being able to push back all of TOB was a great play. We're going to be coming in for the next Lord here. BTK having a little bit of the tactical advantage as they're setting up. The snipes are hitting and dealing a ton of damage. Uh-oh. FwydChicken's going in.
Yeah, trying to take down Banana. I mean, taking a lot of that shield away from him as well. We kind of mentioned that with that time journey. Gonna help Chicken kind of profit right there. Zane is gonna claim this Lord, which means they do have that neutral objective in their favor. And when you're looking at the Ohio brothers, right, they're only holding on to that tier 2 turret in the mid lane, and then they're stripped down to their inhibitors, right? With this Luminous Lord in play, definitely a good start for BTK to make a way to open up their base.
It does indeed open up a good way for that to happen. I mean, speaking of opening up things here, right? Not a single tower still has been taken down from the side of Ohio, but taking a look at these items, take a little moment to look at it. Something interesting to note, no lightning trunch still here from Salamanca. He opted for the necklace of Durance. Do you guys feel like maybe they're overcompensating a bit? Should they have not just went for some more damage? I mean, Milo already has a dominance ice. Shark has a necklace of Durance himself, and then even best player has a dominance ice on the jungle Martis. So did he really need to opt in for more utility? Could he not have just went for more damage here?
I don't know. I think they're a little scared of Chicken at this point from what I'm seeing from items wise, but only truth will tell if that gamble will pay off as the Lord is clashing.
Is going to crash into the inhibitor on the top side. Best player trying to fend it off, but Joyboss with the knock-up on the best player. They're going to go all in for the kill. Rough Waves goes down. Best player trying to escape the CC. Will be able to get out of there. Lord at about 50% HP, but down goes the inhibitor in the mid lane. And that is all. Inhibitors falling. BTK trying to reverse what happened in the last game that we've seen. Chicken going to find best player. The base crit going 25% HP. And BTK has done it. Game 1 up against the Ohio brothers.
Victory!
Dang. No feel the pill this time around. No feel the pill this time around. Honestly, looking at this, it's really hard to say. I mean, obviously Salamanca pointed out something with him, but he ended up having the MVP. Best player, though, struggled on this Martis here. Do you feel like maybe it was the fact that he had to play so frontline for this composition to kind of work, and maybe just not able to provide that? I mean, he went for a 100 strike first item as well.